Yeah. Maybe
okay.
put it a little bit higher and then tilt it down.
Okay. All right. What's up, everybody? We are live like this.
And then tilt it down.
I think
Yeah, like
that's
that.
a little weird. Hold on, guys. We're getting this right. Okay. All right. We're live. What's up, Brody? So, if you guys don't know, this is Monse. I'm sure a lot of you do know. My wife, my business partner, everything. So, I finally got her to come on here, and I wanted to pick her brain about photo booth templates and some other stuff, because for our rental page, our rental company for our photo booths, she's doing all of the template work, all of the overlays, all of the social media postings. So one thing I wanted to talk to you about is what are your thoughts on making multiple templates for a customer without them asking? This is something I've seen happen a lot of days where people are like making 2 to 3 templates so that their customers have more options.
Yeah.
Do you like that? Are you against it?
No, I do not like it. I normally just tell them like, hey, like,
Just one.
these are made in house. They're custom just for you. So, we can only like just please give us like one direction.
Yeah, and the reasoning is, you guys, I understand it's great customer service, but we're talking about time here, right? And if you're making multiple templates and they're only going to choose one, I don't think having, it's just not efficient.
Yeah, no.
And how long? Okay, so how long does it take you to make a template on average? Like a photo, just a traditional 2x6 or a 4x6 inch template?
Honestly, it really depends, but like it can take me anywhere from 5 to like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people, like when they ask, like, how long does it take you when they come in here, or I have the virtual calls, the average time I'm seeing is like 45 minutes total.
That they're taking?
Mm-hmm. But I always explain, like, for Monse, she's done so many that you know exactly how to do things. You know exactly how to, like, what questions to ask to get the information. Yeah. So, like, how long was it taking you at first?
I would say like 20 to like 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Okay, so when doing templates, and I know the answer here because it's our company, but how important is it to ask as many questions as possible, right? Like, can you talk through the process? Like, when someone wants the template, you're not just asking a few questions. You're asking them to be detailed. Like, what's the process like?
Yeah, so I've had to like change the question form a lot of times. It's always like hitter, like, like you're evolving. So like some things that I've had recently asked is, do you want the photos taken horizontally or vertically? Because that's gonna determine whether, like, if we have multiple events, whether we can take a deluxe or do we have to take the rotate, or am I gonna design the welcome screen? Mm-hmm. I personally don't share the welcome screen because I'm gonna do it how they said for their template, and sometimes it's just a little surprise, a little extra touch that we add. Mm-hmm. At first we weren't adding it because I was like, it's gonna take too long, and it's just like a basic, like, here you go, press experience for, press button for experience. But like no one's ever complained, and when we started adding the welcome screen design, like it was just really nice for them to have. But going back, I sidetracked. Going back, yeah, we ask what exactly they want on the template. Like, I don't want them to be
what word,
like
what, like, literally, like, when before we even start the templates, one of the questions is, what are the exact words you want on the template? Please be exact, because we're going to copy and paste.
Yeah, and we say we're going to copy and paste this to the template, because they could come back and they're like, oh, actually, I don't want this, or I don't want that, and it's just
my name is yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's exactly, like, you have to put, like, what exactly do you want, like, word for word, right? Mm-hmm. Be specific. Also, like, are there any logos or anything specific they want us to add to the template? Have them send it to you. Like, mm-hmm. we put, please email at blah blah blah, or send, or we can say, or text us, or whatever it is, whatever form you're communicating with your partner, with your client, that's the way you, like, should ask. But and then another one is like, what are the colors? You know,
super important.
Do you have an invitation? Which is super weird because I've gotten a lot of them that are like, no, I don't have an invitation. I'm like, how do you not have an invitation?
It
like,
is so funny. I'm so glad you brought that.
It's so weird.
Haven't you noticed that the people that don't have the invites, usually like the parties are like, the customers are, not that they're unprepared, but it's just a little bit more hectic with those that don't have the invites. Because usually when you have an invite made, they're pretty much on top of it, and you could tell that they actually care a lot about the party. Because it's like, how can you have a wedding without an invite? And that's happened sometimes.
No, it's so weird.
Like, what do you, like,
What
are your thoughts? Okay, so I'm excited here too, because there's a few things I want to talk about. I had a few people like a while ago when I mentioned this. We'll talk about it in a second, but the time where you accidentally put the wrong date onto the template. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But
there's a story.
Yeah, it's a juicy story, so stick around, you guys. Imagine bringing a photo booth to a wedding and then the date is wrong on the template, like a year off wrong. But what I wanted to ask you is, you know...
Wait, I wasn't even done talking. Oh. Yeah, so the template questions, right?
Yeah.
So we have the invitation. Like, if they have one, send it to us. What exact colors they want.
You said
like,
that.
Did I?
Yeah, you said
the
that.
words, the colors. No, but also sometimes they're so like, that's not the color. Like, I wanted more lavender, and I'm like, that is lavender, you know. But like, what I say is like, hey, like, do you have the color code? I can use the color code you want me to like use. Like, they can Google it, or if they say the font. Like, it's so hard sometimes trying to figure out, like, what kind of font they want, right? Because they don't say. They just kind of put the name and the date. Sometimes they'll say, like, oh, I want cursive. But there's so many cursives. Like, what exactly do you want? But sometimes I, like, try to just match it, make it look good. And if they don't like it, if they say, hey, I don't like this font, can you change it?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yes, of course I can change it. But, like...
And that is a reasonable revision,
that's
right?
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. And I just say, like, oh, do you have the exact font name? Like, and then I'll send them to defont.com and be like, here, you can choose any of these fonts, and I can use them, but tell them, like, hey, can you send me the link? Because sometimes
that's a hack,
they'll, like, tell you the name, and it's like, there's
so
like
what
a
happens,
bunch of...
what I notice happens a lot is they'll send you a picture of a wording, and they'll say, oh, use this font. But you guys, that's super, super hard to do, right? Is to see a font and know what font it is. So the website she's talking about, defont.com, it's DAFONT.com. Check it out, you guys. Thousands and thousands of fonts. You can use these fonts in Canva. So you can literally say, hey, pick a font from here. Then you know exactly what font.
Yeah, and you just upload it so easily. I love Canva. Honestly, we used to do Photoshop. So that's why it would take me long too, because I would be using Photoshop, and Photoshop's a little bit more difficult, a little bit more time consuming, versus Canva is just super easy, super friendly, and if you have the Pro, you can do exactly what Photoshop does.
Yeah.
Remove the background.
Yes.
Do an outline.
I don't think...
Do a shadow.
You guys, before Canva, like... Photoshop does all this stuff now too, but like back in the day, you guys, before I had my rental company with Monse, I had another rental company. Like to get the background, you would have to use a tool and crop around it and then delete the background. Now it's like what, a few clicks of a button on Canva?
Yeah, it's so easy.
Yeah,
it's super easy.
Yeah, so
oh my God, it looks like I'm naked.
What?
Like, it looks like I'm not wearing anything.
Okay. You guys are watching. I know we have 11 people live here. You guys, let me know where you're watching from. Put your where are you watching from? It's always good to know. Last live we did, I think it was yesterday on YouTube. We had people Slovenia. I think there was a guy, a few people, like someone was in Canada. We have a big audience overseas. So awesome. Shout out to all my photo booth owners. And we're talking about templates here, right? Photo booth templates.
Okay,
and,
what was the other question? Sorry.
Well, no. I was gonna just so we can talk about it here. So if you guys are making the templates in Canva, right? So you're starting off in Canva for the template, and then you use the assets and the look of the template to create the welcome screen, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And that's an easy...
The one that's approved. So you have to make sure like they approve it before you start on the welcome screen, because then what if they want like a different color, a different, you know, different little flowers or whatever. So yeah.
Oh, Austin, Texas, and also Bay Area, watching, love it. Yeah, so when I don't know about you, but I've noticed a huge difference because before we were we got Chi-Town in the house. April, what's up? Photo Booth 101 fam.
No.
We've had a big difference in like the customer's response from when we just had the black welcome screen that just said press button to now where when they walk up to it, they see the design. So if you guys aren't doing the welcome screens, I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it. If the template's already made, how long does it take you to convert the template into the welcome screen, like time-wise?
Oh, it's super easy.
Like 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Because I already have all the assets. I'll just like, honestly, I'll like get all the assets from the template. I'll copy it and I'll paste it to like the other, because you could do that. You could just like copy it and then paste it to another design.
You just open another tab and you just copy and then you go to the other tab and paste?
Yeah.
Love it.
So it's super easy and I'll have all the little fonts there.
A question here for you is, William is saying, what is the percent of people that just go with the template you present versus customizing 2 to 3?
I'm gonna say
That's a great question.
about 79% will
79.
like will and go with what I say, like with what I share. But some would either change. Can you add a date? They won't add the date to what they want copied and pasted, but they'll say, "Can you add a date?" Or "Can you change the font?" Sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, can you add different kind of flowers?" You know, but see, like these are things I wish they could be more specific about, but it's the people who never have the freaking invite.
Yep.
And I'm like,
That's
how am I gonna know?
great answer. But following up here, do you notice the rate of them saying it's good to go is higher when they send you an invite?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So guys, don't be scared to ask for the invite. And like Monse said, like the invite will make it so much easier to see what the client has in their mind, because if they have an invite, they've sent this to everybody, right? They're cool with this design. And
they like the theme.
They like the theme.
You know what? I think I'm gonna add now. Like, if you don't have an invite, please send me your inspo. Because, okay, so what happened? This literally happened 2 days ago. Like, they wanted, so it said lavender color with lavender flowers. So in my mind, I'm like, they want lavender flowers on their template. Okay, so I sent, and they said gold. And I was like, well, maybe I could do some gold specks or maybe just like a gold lettering. So that's what that's what I did. And they came back and they're like, oh, actually, we want something more like this. And it wasn't like lavender flowers. It was it was purple flowers, you know? So like, it's so different. And then like,
dude,
I'm like,
one of my favorite things, one of my favorite things is when we get the emails, when you send the templates and you send them the first draft and then they respond with some BS like that. And I'll just hear Monsa go, ugh. Like, ugh. And then I look over, you're like looking at your phone and you're just like, and I already know. Like before I was like, oh, what happened? And then she's just like, oh, like they don't know what they want. And but you guys, this is part of the job, right? Yeah, we get frustrated, but this is what we're getting paid to do. And at the end of the day, we're on our computers. We're doing easy work. So, the goal, again, just to recap, is try to get as much information about what they want at first. And if they don't know what they want, tell them to go to Google, type in, what you feel like. And then also, how many times do you use your, what's not like your past, but like your experience, like, when they ask for something and you say, well, this would look better from my experience. Like, how often are you, putting your input? Yeah. Like, is it often?
Honestly, when I really feel like it looks bad, I'm like, look, I know you wanted this color of font, but this one will look so much better.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they'll go with my recommendation. And I've had to do it about, I would say this year alone, maybe 10 times. But, I don't do it often because it's not my party, and if they like it, they like it, So,
But also, too, I know, you have, your marketing background, the PR background. You guys also want to make templates that you can be proud of to post on social
Yeah.
media. There's been times, you guys, where some customers' templates were so ugly, like the design, where Monster's just not using it for
I
social
don't use
media.
a lot of them.
Yeah. Is there copyright issues when they request themes like Disney? Off of the record, you're not supposed to, right? But
I mean, we're not selling them a Disney.
yeah, no,
Purse or
but
Disney.
no, it doesn't matter though. Technically, if you're making money and the product is trademark, you're not supposed to use it.
Yeah.
So
But they're not gonna sue us for.
hopefully, off the record. Yeah. So
We should get
again,
a
but
Disney,
again,
we should get a Disney representative here to let us know.
dude, yeah, that would be expensive. Yeah, but no, you're supposed to get it cleared. There's always workarounds. You can use a Disney inspired font, right? I know DeFont has some that are similar, but as far as logos, you're not, because it's trademarked. But yeah. So back to the templates. You guys, do you guys want to hear the story about how we did an event and we had the date wrong a year off? If we get 3 people to say yes, we'll tell the story. But until then, I wanted to pick your brain on how we changed our rental business to, unlimited revisions to just basically 1. Because remember back in the day where we didn't charge for revisions, and there were some customers that were asking for 3, 4, 5 different completely templates. Can you talk about how we operate?
I think we've only had to charge 1 person.
Yeah, we did.
We did, yeah, just 1. But they asked for a ridiculous amount of changes, and it had nothing to do with what they originally wanted.
Mm.
I think it came to the point where it was kind of ridiculous. You ask them what they want, and then they're instead of it being Winnie the Pooh, I want it to be Toy Story. I don't know,
Yeah.
something completely off, which was kind of frustrating, because say if we were to pay someone to do these templates, it's gonna come out of our pocket. They're not gonna be doing a different template, so.
But again, you got to remember though, you guys, this is what they pay us for. They don't. A lot of the clients don't understand the work that goes into just doing a template. All they know is I'm getting an email with a design. They're not aware of it.
Yeah.
So that's
we
why.
do add it.
Oh yeah. But we let our customers know right off the bat, right? It's on the booking form, and we're always communicating hey, we'll do revisions, but if it's completely different from what they requested, that they're gonna have to pay for it, because it's a totally different piece of work. And again, some of the small changes, just so we're clear, if they want changed fonts, or if they want a different positioning of the artwork or the logo, or maybe changing the background color, that's important. And also too, let's talk about this. We haven't always did the black boxes, the placeholders for the photos. So, right, remember that? We didn't do it before. So sometimes when people make templates and they show their customers, they just show the design without any placeholders for the photos that will be taken on the photo booth. So do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you mind pulling up Canva or any of the templates? So what I'm saying is when you make a template, make sure you put the placeholders where the photos are going to go, so the customer can envision what's going to go on too. So I had some of these comments here. I don't know why I can't go back and see them. Okay, so April, while you're pulling that up, April is saying, do you put a timeline to when a person can confirm a booking? I have someone looking for a photo booth at 8:10, and I would like them to confirm ASAP to set up event and start practicing.
August 10th, that's next week. We tell them hey, your booth isn't reserved until you leave the $99 deposit.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no. That's it. That's what we tell them, and then once they book it, then we start working on their template, because without us getting at least some money in, why would we be working on their event?
Dude, yes, yeah, and I had someone live yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Perfect example. So look, right? You see this? You see these little black boxes? Those are where the photos are going to go. So when we send the template, we let them know. You could pick that up. We let them know that those are where the photos are going to go. and it helps the customer understand a little bit more what you're showing them. A lot of the customers don't understand what a template is, you guys. The word template. I've sold photo booths to people that I talk to them. I'm like, so when you make your templates, they're like, what's a template? So just remember, over communicate. We had another question here. So while she's on the phone with her mom, Adonis, what's up? Should I utilize AI ChatGPT for Google Ads? Not sure what to put in the ads. Working with $300, need these ads to work, and will run more ads in the future. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not gonna trust ChatGPT with my money like that. I personally would highly recommend you have a Google ad expert. It's completely worth the money. If you guys want, I have a guy, his name is Art. He has a company where they will go on a phone call with you. You'll know. They'll get the ad going for you. They will even monitor the ad and remove things that aren't working for that. But if you want that, let me know. Email me, photobooth101info@gmail.com. Art Armani. Yep. So he's working with the company. I had made a video with Art about a year ago, but he's a little overwhelmed, but now he's back doing it. And yeah, so it's really important to set up your ad right. I don't know how good ChatGPT is personally when it comes to this. I wouldn't risk it, but once you have your ad set up, all you do is turn it on and off. It's not something that, once it's really good, you're good to go. But damn, I wish she was here. Is everything okay? Okay, so back to the templates. Who? Man, I had what I wanted to talk about with the templates.
Do you guys have? Sorry, so rude of me. Do you guys have any questions? What?
Couldn't put the lollipop down.
I know.
Hey Drew, I'm sending. But yeah, so templates. Do you think personally, Monse, for a digital photo booth, right? Meaning, if we get hired for a digital drop off or just digital in general, what format looks best? This has been a really big discussion in the photo booth community. The 2x6, does the 4x6 look better for digital media, for social media? What is your opinion?
For social media, honestly, I like the 6x4. So kind of like landscape, right? Because you can post it on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. But it's harder to post it on your story. And I feel like a lot of younger crowds use story, which is why every time we have a GIF boomerang experience or a video format, I always go to the rectangle because it looks way better when someone's posting it on, their story. Or if they want to make a reel or if they want to make a video, it's going to look so much better.
Mm-hmm.
So
we just got Wednesday yesterday. Monse, don't get mad at me.
What?
I gave 15 people the Luma booth props for free.
15 people?
Yeah.
All my hard work?
Yeah. No, that was fun. All right. Hey, Fonzie from Spain. Wednesday, welcome. Wednesday, Drew, it's me, Wednesday, the girl from the UK. Took your advice. Guess what? Got 3 bookings tomorrow. Made $1,000. Let's go, Wednesday. Everybody in the chat, if you're awesome. Here, please just write W. Just put the letter W for Wednesday. How awesome is that? The W is for Wednesday. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Women.
So I said a lot of stuff yesterday. So what did you do that I said that got you the 3 bookings? Also, if you want to send my commission check, here is the, I'm just kidding. I do it for you guys for free. Yeah. I love it. So they are a 2-hour drive for me, but worth it. Absolutely. You get content out of it. I mean, dude, that's 2 hours. I mean, that's nothing, right?
I
mean, dude, look, if we're going to drive really far for an event, why not make it into a video idea? Hey, we're going to do, we're doing this event, we're traveling far, but, your special occasion, this is what separates us, I I don't know.
We
I
go
think that's
the
really cool.
extra mile,
Oh,
Dad.
or kilometer.
I guess.
Yeah, just yesterday she was like, "You should be the prime minister of America," and I was like, "Bro, prime minister sounds way better than president." But yeah, you guys, the templates is something I tell everyone, like, do not waste your time on the templates. Not saying don't put effort into it, but you can easily, if you allow your customers, you guys, you can easily end up spending an hour and a half on a template. We're talking about the revisions, we're talking about them approving it, and one thing we've struggled with, and we still do, is getting the customers to respond fast to us.
Oh, yeah.
And this is kind of why a little strategy we do, and this probably will be unpopular, we don't start the templates until a week before the event. Because one, things change all the time. They can change the theme, they can change the location, or whatever the case may be, right? So we do it a week before. That way that when we do send them the revision, we're saying, like, we put the pressure and say, like, hey, we need this done by tomorrow, or it's gonna have to be like this.
Unless they request it earlier, which it has happened. They're like, hey, like, we're just so excited and stuff. And
Yeah.
I think it's a tactic they use, but it's okay. Like, I don't mind, like, expediting their template if I'm done with obviously the ones that are more of a priority for that weekend.
Oh, I wanted to talk to you yesterday during the live. There was a photo booth company said that they make the templates before they get the deposits, so that the customer can put the customer in a position to where they've already feel like they booked them. It's kind of a mind game.
Yeah, but how do they get that info before? I mean, I
Well,
guess in the
just
booking
during the
part?
booking, they're asking questions, and they're like, "Oh, what do you want on the template? Like that we're possibly gonna make?" And then they go ahead and they make it. I respect the hustle,
Yeah.
but dude, I don't know if I want to risk my time and make a template for someone that's window shopping.
Yeah.
Thanks. Wednesday saying thanks. That's let me see here. I don't like the way YouTube Live is, to be honest, because the comments.
Is on YouTube?
This is YouTube. Yep. Thanks. That could be a good idea with the content. May do that. To be honest, I've been posting more stories than posts on Instagram, but I might do that. Wednesday, how many followers do you have on Instagram? I remember when he tried reacting, he didn't. That he did the templates first. Yeah. Oh, she was there yesterday. Yeah. It's a. Look, guys. All I'm trying to do here with these lives is to allow you to run a more efficient, a more profitable, and a more customer-driven rental business. The problem with a lot of photo booth companies are people only, and I'm guilty of this. My customer service, you guys might think, is really good, but one thing I'm working on is being less to the point, right? You admit that, like, sometimes you'll look at my messages to the customers and you're like, you're just straight to the point. But yeah, so
he used to be better. I don't know what happened.
I got busier. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true. I'm like, dude, why are you responding like this? They're not gonna book us.
But they
He's
book,
like,
they book.
he goes, they're like, oh, how much for a 2-hour print? And then he goes, here's all the info on our website, and he sends a link, and I'm like,
But I'll follow up, though.
No, you do. You're such a liar.
I'll follow
That's
up.
Terrible. Yes, let your wife respond. See?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, let my wife respond 4 hours after the lead comes through. After I eat this lollipop that I've been eating all live. But no, it goes
pretty bad. But I definitely give them more info. Like that's what they want to hear. They want you to feel. They want to feel like you
absolutely.
care.
And I agree with that. Definitely.
And that's terrible.
It's not the worst. But there's a lot of people too that do care about that, and that's why I'm like really, really working on it. And to be honest with you, like this is probably why like I'm allowing you to respond more nowadays. I'll just tell you, instead of me responding, I'll tell her, I'm like, oh, we just got a message.
Yeah.
So she'll do the responding. But what is your take too? I wanted to shift it. What is your take on 4x4 templates for digital?
I mean, we don't offer it, so.
No, I know we don't offer it, but it's been a thing that's been really popular.
Really?
Like when we
Why?
it does look better on social media. Think about it,
You
4x4.
think so?
So if it's a 4x6, right? it's gonna kind of look like this. It's gonna be more longer. Then there's more black spaces. But when you make it more of a square, it fills up the space. I'm not gonna lie,
That's
I
not
kind of like it.
true.
It is true. Try it on your phone. I promise you it's
Here,
true.
give me my phone.
Try it.
It's not true. Look.
4x4. You mean square Instagram style? 4 inches by 4 inches.
Yeah, square, right?
Where in the UK are you
Okay,
based?
look.
Wednesday. Dang girl, hold on.
sorry.
Chill. Jeez.
This would be like a 6x4, and then you keep scrolling, right? And there's more.
Oh, 6x4. Okay, my bad. I thought you.
Or 4x6.
I swapped it out.
And then here's let's see.
Dude, what was that?
I don't know.
Can you? The grind is saying. Can you use 2 printers in Luma Booth Assistant? 2 printers? I think there is a way. I've never done it. I heard there is a way. If you guys are part of our Luma Booth group chat, ask that question. I know Marty has the answer. I've never needed to, so I'm not quite sure. But I remember it in the past that was one.
2 printers?
Drew, do you have a magic mirror? No. What is a magic mirror? Are you talking about just like a mirror booth, or is that like a specific like company? Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn Booths. You heard?
A lot of people are doing videos.
Let your wife respond. Softer response. 100% true. 100%. Yep. It's one of those things that like I know you mentioned that earlier, but it's so true. I know when to wait, hold on.
I feel like that looks great. Like.
No. I'm talking about on a story though, babe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A
4x6. Yeah.
But you said 4x4. 4x4 won't look better.
On a story?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. All right. No, they're called magic mirrors. They're popular in the UK. Maybe in the US they're just called mirror booths. Yeah. No, I don't have them. They're too big. I don't want to have to rely on someone else to help me load something up and take it apart. I'm all about the drop-offs. My wife and I, which makes me happy, is when we first started the business, remember you didn't like the drop-offs? Because I
was scared.
She was scared. But
I was like, they're gonna steal it.
Yes. And that's everyone's thought process though, right?
Yeah, it is. But they don't steal it.
No. And I tell everyone too, like, you guys, people will treat your equipment just as bad as they would if you're right in front of it. I've seen it happen. You've seen it happen. They throw the props. They move it right in front of your face. So, all right, the Rocket Yoshi. Cool. Just ordered some marquee letters from a guy near Birmingham. Awesome. Yeah, they're big and heavy. That's why I ain't got one, and then female. Respect.
I think there was another one.
Oh, April. Do you guys only offer strips?
Only? No. What do you mean? For prints?
Or digital?
No, we offer strips,
You know what?
postcards for prints.
But we'll really just offer 2 sizes.
Yeah.
4x6 and then the 2x6 strip.
And some people even want the 2x6 strip in digital format, which is weird to me.
It is not.
Like,
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Why would you want that? But I mean, it's fine, you know?
Yeah. So true. All right. Wow, look at all these comments coming in. Shout out to everybody here, my YouTube family. I really do appreciate everyone. So I got to hit the gratitude bell for you guys one time. Thank you for tuning in. We don't always get the chance to have Monza here, so this is exciting here. Okay. Wednesday, William is asking, do you see or feel a difference between your average customers versus planners when it comes to the templates? Meaning, like, if you're dealing with like a wedding planner versus your average.
No, honestly, sometimes I feel like the planners are more like
picky.
No.
Or easier to deal with.
They're more easier to deal with. They're more like
they know more. They know what they want more.
Yes. Because they already know what they want, and I feel like they're like, oh well, this is it. Like, this is what they want, you know. And I don't even think they share it with them sometimes.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like they're like, yeah, this works, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. 100%. D. Carter, Drew, I have a 12.9 iPad. Do you think the new 13-inch will fit inside the same top unit. What photo booth do you have? Like which model? It depends on the model. Caesar, seven hand photo booth in the house. Greetings from Georgia. I'm new in the business. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Caesar, we appreciate you. Wednesday, they're so popular in my area. I know. I bought another D&P today, the company. Okay, all right. I love that Wednesday. Drew, what's funniest thing that's happened at an event? Also to your wife too. Question to you too. I'm really bad at reading.
Yeah,
Can you notice? I'm terrible at reading.
Wait.
So what's like the funniest thing? Okay, for mine, the most recent, and you could think about yours, your experience. I remember walking up to a photo booth, and they were literally using the video feature while doing beer bong hits. I remember that was just funny because like when I went into the party to drop off the booth, I don't think you were there. I went to go drop off the booth, like everyone was all nice and wholesome. And then when I got back to pick up the booth, they were just wasted, just pressing the button on the video. And then they're like, chug, 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 chug. Whoa. And then another crazy story I had was I had a customer. Funniest, but it's also crazy too. It's crazy and funny to me are almost like hand in hand, right? Because when something's crazy to me, it's kind of funny. So one story we had was there was inappropriate photos taken on the photo booth. Some girl went, ooh, right, during a photo booth. And we had the gallery set on public. So if you use the photo booth, you can also see all the other photos. And the customer was freaking out because like, apparently other people were seeing the photos of the girl going like that. And woke up in the morning and obviously made it to private and all that. So I thought that was funny. And that's totally, honestly, and I hate to say it, but it's another great selling point for the drop-off or for the pickup is you're going to get people that are going to be able to be themselves, be able to do silly things when there's no photo booth attendant there, right? So what I say to my customers is we can be here, but the photo booth doesn't need us to be here. And also if we're here, it's a less private experience. And I always use this experience. And I say, for example, if your cousin Johnny is with his wife, they may not want to kiss if I am 5 feet away from them. You know, some stranger, some 6'3" ginormous guy with a beard, just randomly just standing there like, you know what I mean? Like
smiling at them.
And then there's times too, like, dude, this is the thing I don't like being at events, is when like you help them press the photo booth and then they start kissing and you're kind of like, you know what I mean?
I feel like sometimes
it's
I
creepy.
help them.
It's creepy. You help them with the kiss?
No, I'll be like, not like,
go closer.
Oh, get closer. No, more like hold, like still like 5, like, you know, because sometimes they'll like separate before they kiss, and then it's just like all like weird, and I'll just be like, oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you know, and then, but like, yeah, it's definitely awkward.
It's hard though sometimes because there's a perfect comment. I try not to watch the couples while they are using the photo booth so they can chill more out. But like there's times like if you're there and you don't tell, like you have to interact and say like, oh, just press the button. Even though it says press the button to start the booth, there's so many times, and then it's kind of funny to me is how long someone will stand in front of the photo booth while it's not working, and they think that the photo booth is going. Like you've seen that too, right? Where they walk up to the photo booth and they'll right off the bat they're like,
you guys,
and the welcome screen literally is just press experience to start booth. They just stay there, and then you have to say, oh, you have to press the button, and they're like, oh, okay, and then they
or the people who actually just do it without us even saying it.
Exactly.
But the funniest, the longest people had waited, I feel like, was for like a good 5-10 minutes.
Oh, it's Skylar's event?
Yes, that was like one of our first together print events. Drew forgot something. I had to wait.
Hold up.
You forgot something.
What did I forget?
It was like the printer cable or something.
Oh, so it was the cable for the yep, you're right.
And he had to go back home, and I was stressing. It was so awkward.
But this is when we had the DSLR booth, too.
Yeah, it was so bad.
So basically, long story short, we had the photo booth set up facing the backdrop, and people were standing in front of the booth, and me and Monse are behind the booth, literally connecting cables, and for 5 minutes straight,
and
I'm back there,
posing.
and then I think I heard I heard someone go, "Oh, my leg's cramping," or something, right? And then I pop my head out, and there's 15 people just posing
bunch of them.
like that. I'm like, "Oh, you guys, the booth won't be ready for another 10 minutes." And then they're like, "Oh my gosh," it was the funniest thing.
Wait, I didn't even say my funniest moment.
Oh, hold up. So, Carter, D. Carter, the deluxe. You will need to order the faceplate. So if you see right here, man, you'll notice this is your photo booth, but your faceplate only has the notch up here. We have the one that has the notch right here. The part is $75, so you only have to pay $75 for the new faceplate, and then shipping is probably like $20. But send me an email, send me a text. I know you have my info. We can get that shipped out to you. So only thing you need to change is the faceplate. Okay, go ahead, babe. Sorry.
Funniest moment, I think it was that one time, remember when I get there and they're like, Monse! Like if I knew them and I was like, fuck, like I don't know this person. But like obviously I have to like play it cool, you know? So I was like, hey girl.
Yeah.
And she's like, come take a photo. And I was like, okay. But it was like she was drunk but it was so weird. I was like, well, they're nice. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and this is a problem you have when you do a lot of volume. You forget the client sometimes, and dude, we've done so many events, you guys. We randomly walk into customers. Remember at Disney?
Oh yeah, they're like.
She's like, "Hey, Monte, hey, Andrew," and I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And then like she knew we didn't recognize her, because we're both like. And she goes, "Oh, you guys did my baby shower and my daughter's quince," and I was like, "Oh, we're terrible."
I know. I feel like
Dude.
know what? We should have like one of those talent
Oh my God.
books
With a
where they,
photo?
like, put the photo of the
With their name. This is the client, dude.
Yes.
That would be good customer service.
I know. Actually,
Nothing worse.
Name.
Yeah, nothing worse than not getting remembered.
I know.
Damn.
I know.
We're just getting this live should just be called "Getting Exposed."
I know we're terrible. Is that me?
Yeah, just call her later.
Just go bottom.
Wednesday beer bong like alcohol. Love it, love it. You guys are awesome. Can't just end it. Okay, Wednesday's saying, Drew, funniest I've had a corporate event. 360 photo booth, dude stripped fully naked in front of his boss. Then it was coming on sharing station. Then his boss went on naked with him.
What?
And we were like, crap, and let's flip it. Worst that happened is how you overcome how you overcome it to you both. That's crazy. Wait. Oh, I really want to know. Hopefully it's like not like a big corporate company, because they're going to have some bad stuff happen if you have your employees stripping completely naked.
Was it like a corporate? Like
yeah, she said corporate.
Wild.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Dude, that is wild.
If Drew wasn't covering the camera with his fingers, you would have seen the way my jaw dropped.
We got Yoshi. Here's one. Have you ever had an event where at least one picture is someone flipping off the camera? Always.
Sometimes that's
Always.
all they do, and I can't use them.
Dude. Like.
Yeah.
Or the funny where they're like.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
And I can't use them for my social. Sometimes I have to because there's no other photo. But like. Man,
yeah. Uh-oh.
That's too funny.
Dude, this whole way this live is working with the comments is awesome. I mean, terrible.
I know, I can't see.
That's so funny. All right. It was a logistics company.
Oh, wow.
Brazeda put laugh out loud. Wednesday, then yeah, you should be putting your phone on vibrate.
Oh, sorry. Did they, wait, my phone is on vibrate.
We're on your computer.
Oh.
We're professionals, Monte.
I'm sorry.
We're professional YouTubers. All right, so let me know if you guys have any other questions here. We'll be ending the live shortly, but what else can I don't have you here all the time. What else can we talk about? Let's talk about doing business.
I know, Rocket Yoshi.
What happened? What did he say?
He said, yeah, that's the worst part when you can't use the photos. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
know. Sometimes there's a lot of events that I don't use because like they'll move the photo booth forward and like it looks, the background just looks ugly, you know? Or like, I don't know. It's just, they try to fit so many people and then they just can't go, like they don't move the photo booth back and then, or they're flipping them off. People are flipping, everyone off and like, I don't know.
But do you think these people that
Yeah.
flip off the camera, are they actually posting that online?
I think so. I mean, like,
I'm not gonna lie. I
I don't think I've ever flipped off
I
the
actually
camera.
flipped off the camera at Hans's baby shower. But it was because the prop he had said Golden Girls on it, and it was a picture of Betty White, and she was doing the middle finger. I thought that was funny. So I can't be a hypocrite because that photo lives online. But there are some parties, we've done some parties where it's like 5 to 6 different people doing it in 6 different sessions.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. And it sucks because some of the photos look really good,
I
right?
know,
Like the
you
light,
just,
the
like,
lighting.
Can't like use them. I know.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, photo booth startup? Been good, brother. How are you? Please, can I ask about reviews, Drew? Yeah, ask about them. Wednesday, I get customers saying, I love it. Thanks so much. I'll leave you a 5 out of 5 face-to-face, and they're too busy to do a video. This is a great question. Okay. And then you're saying, but then I send the link for the photo album, photo share. Then they never leave the review. Any advice? Follow up.
Did you
Follow
send
up.
them the link to where to leave the review?
That's another thing too. Yeah, I think she said she did. So send the link, and then if they don't, just say, hey, following up here. As you know, as a small business owner, these reviews go a long way. If you need any assistance leaving the review, let me know. Just follow up.
Yeah.
Follow up until they say yes, or, until maybe give it a week, 7 times, just trying to follow up.
Something Drew did was, hey, if you leave us a review and you add a photo, your favorite photo to the review, we'll print out that photo and send it to you.
Yes.
And that helped a lot for a moment. We did that maybe like the first year, like we started our joint business together. So I feel like it helped.
Yeah, it's huge, man. Like the power of a review is huge. My buddy Rex, he has his Google My Business page with over 500 reviews. And Google, right, where you guys should be getting your reviews, the more reviews you have and the more reviews that have photos, Google is going to push your business because it's going to appear to Google that you're a good business, a business that Google will be proud of to promote, a legitimate business. So if you're doing digital, don't be shy to say, hey, leave a review with your favorite photo. We will then print that photo and mail it to you. That may cost you $3.99 to do, right? For the postage, the envelope, and to print it.
$3.99 per post, per photo?
Well, yeah, man, stamps are expensive.
I would say like
Less?
99 cents, no?
How much is a
Like
stamp?
$1?
I don't know. I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe $2. And if you have your own photo booth printer, we're talking like 10 cents, 15 cents tops, depending on what printer you have. Dang, I just typed all that. Wait, hold up. Dang, I just typed all of that out for you to say at the same time as I finish.
Sorry.
All right. Photo booth startup. I've been thinking about getting into rentals. Wanted to pick your brain as we are in the same field. How does your rental business stack up against sales?
Why does it like?
Dude, YouTube sucks. YouTube, fix your live. It like disappears in a second. You see that? 1 second, guys.
Like how much overall would you say? Say what?
Okay, so I don't understand the question. Do you?
It says.
How does your rental business stack up against sales? Like, how much overall would you say is rental?
Versus like kind of like paper and equipment and stuff like that. Like versus like how much you bought, what's your profit?
Yeah. If you can
I
clarify,
think that's what I understood.
just clarify. I'm not quite sure what the comment means. The question. Stamp in the UK is
6%.
6% of what? I offered a 25. Wait, whoa! Valley Vibes is saying I offered a $25 Amazon gift card to get my first 10 reviews after you're established. I wouldn't offer that, and just ask a couple of days after the event. Man, I love that. I know some people that have the face like that.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes, dude. Whatever it takes. There's a reason why if you go to a lot of restaurants, they will say leave a Yelp review and get a free can of Coke or get a free topping or whatever. The reviews are powerful.
I know, but apparently you can't do that on Yelp.
Dude, see, this is my type of person that is willing to do that. By all means, I love that.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, long term, I don't know. I don't know about that. Like rentals versus selling photo booths. I can tell you guys about the rental. We do for the rental business. We do really well.
I mean, okay, put it into perspective. I was making like 74,000 a year with my old job, my corporate job. Okay, that's obviously removing insurance and like taxes or whatever. But with the photo booth, I was making more than what I was getting in my paychecks every 2 weeks with the photo booth business. So
with the rental business.
with the rental business,
You know what's really
I quit. I was like, I'd rather wake up on my own time, and we have to pay out of pocket now, insurance and all that stuff that I was paying for, whatever. But it's still worth it to me.
Yeah, but that's not the question though.
That was the question. How much you made?
No. Is he saying like I think he's asking for like making money from the rental versus the selling the equipment? Oh. So Thomas, it's for us. I don't know that number off the top of my head. I'd have to see and do the numbers. But I can tell you from the rental business, like what has made us a lot of money. So if you're asking about getting started, one piece of advice I can tell you, because I'm pretty sure you have the guts to do it, offer the photo booth pickup, my friend. This photo booth, right? Any photo booth you have, if you can have a photo booth that somebody can set up in 5 minutes, that's not difficult to set up. Telling you guys, start the photo booth pickup. Last month, I don't know if you did the numbers, but we rented out 28 photo booths for pickups. 28. A handful of those were for customers for Photo Booth 101 where they needed an extra booth. But majority of them are just people coming, picking up the photo booth, right? You see, we have one over there with the bag on it. It's the most passive way to do a rental. Even more passive than shipping someone a photo booth. There's a lot of photo booth companies now where you can order a photo booth, it can get mailed to your house, you could set it up, mail it back, but the pickup is still more passive.
Oh, it's my favorite.
It's my favorite. It's 100%
you have to prep a little
favorite.
bit, but it's way better than driving 30 minutes to an hour,
no,
2 hours.
Let's calculate the time, you guys. So, for the pickup, so Thomas, I'm going to give you guys the blueprint here. I'm going to give you what has worked for us, and I think we have dialed in the pickup pricing and structure to save us the most amount of time. So, for $199, you can rent this photo booth right here. They get to keep it all day, all night. We allow them to come during the week. So Tuesday and on, you can come pick up your photo booth, and it has to be dropped off by the following Monday. So I'm not saying you have to pick it up right before your party and drop it off the same day. They can have the convenience on their own time to pick up the photo booth, because on Saturday, where most people are having the party, they may not have the time to go pick up a photo booth or deal with a vendor, right? So they pick it up. That's $199 only with the photo option. So on LumaBooth or other softwares, you know how you could do GIF, boomerang, video. If they want those extra features, they have to pay $50. Here's the crazy part. You guys are going to probably not like this or agree with me or think it's a good idea, but I'm telling you it's worked for us. We're not making templates for free for the pickup. $20 will make you an overlay, right? Like a template. Internet. I'm charging for internet. If they want internet activation, that's an additional $20. The backdrop, what, 75?
75.
The prop table, $50. So we have a low price of $199, and we are typically doing $260 average for the pickups. Then you have the outlier, right, where sometimes the total comes out to like $450. But think about this. We're not loading up the equipment, right? I mean, into our vehicle. We're not driving. We're not unloading. We're not setting up. We're not breaking down. We're not packing up the photo booth. We're not driving home and then unloading. We're taking out the hardest part about doing a rental, and in exchange for not having to do all that shit, we get to keep our time. And every single person that I've mentored that now does the pickup is killing it. Everyone except for Tyler. I don't think Tyler's done a bunch of them.
Why
so
not?
I don't know if they're pushing it hard enough yet. I don't think they're comfortable, but Hans is doing well. My friend Daniel that lives in Ontario is killing it.
I mean, we're pretty lucky because we do have a storefront. But honestly, sometimes like they want to drop it off at some crazy hours when we don't wake up, and we're like, just drop it off at the house.
Oh, really?
What?
I told myself during this live I was gonna do that to you to see your reaction.
I'm like, what?
Just oh really?
Yeah, no.
No, you're right.
Like,
You're right.
do
I'm
we
playing with you.
not?
I'm playing. Yeah, I'm just messing with you. Fun fact: I designed the wooden backdrop with the rope light years ago. It really took off. I always smile when I see it. This one? Are you sure?
That's cool.
Fonzie, how do you make sure they also bring it back and not only pick it up? Okay, so Fonzie, great question. Can you unlock? Oh, Leon, unlock your phone. The question is, how do you make sure they bring back the photo booth, right, for the pickup? Like, how do you make sure they don't steal it? You guys, I created another company, and remember, write this one down, right? When you do a photo booth pickup, you have to place an order with this company that we created. It's called Liam Nelson Phone Call.
Stupid.
So how it works, they rent your photo booth, and if they don't bring the photo booth back to you when they agreed, they will get a phone call that sounds like this.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have,
This is what you pay for.
a very particular set of skills.
We'll find you.
Skills I have acquired over a very long career.
Yep.
Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
You don't want to bring my booth back?
If
Oh.
you let my daughter go now,
I have an
at the end of it,
Find my iPad.
I will not look for you,
Check the AirTag.
pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you.
We will find you. Every time.
Kill you.
You guys.
And oh, that was the best part. Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh my.
Damn it. Why did I say something?
And I will kill you.
Whoa! Every single time. Photo booth returned. No, I'm just playing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You guys, we have a contract.
Contracts. Contracts are huge. Also, you have to be kind of stupid to steal an iPad photo booth. So if it does ever happen to you, just say, hey, like just letting you know, like the location of the iPad, we see where it's at. So if they turn it on, right immediately you'll know where it's at. And another reason why you should have cellular on your iPad, right? Because if it wasn't on cellular, does Find My iPad work?
Yeah, you have to connect it though.
But it'd have to be connected to the internet. So I'm just saying if it's a Wi-Fi only.
No, it doesn't have to.
Okay, so also another step, throw an AirTag in that bad boy. Just another line of defense. And if you're doing a pickup, I recommend this. It wouldn't be a bad idea to put make a serial number and put it onto the photo booth. Anywhere inside of it, remember where you put it, remember the number. So if it ever does end up in the police department's hand, it'll be an easier process to say it's yours versus just saying, oh, it's a white photo booth with an iPad, blah, 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 blah. You could say, I also have the serial number, just in case. We've never had a customer, though, you guys. I've done well over 1,000 pickups. Well over 1,000.
Someone didn't want to pay us once. But
What?
remember, someone didn't want to pay us once? Like, they were taking so long to pay us?
No, I don't know. I don't remember that.
Well, it was an event, and then you told the lady, you're like, hey, I have all the phone numbers that were...
That's right.
All the phone numbers of the people from your party,
Yep.
I have them, and I will message every single one of them saying,
Yep, I
you
went
don't
there.
want to pay.
I went there, you guys.
And they paid right away.
Went there. Absolutely. For real, absolutely. I did that. Not ashamed of that. Never worked with that person ever again. Guess what? They did rent out. Didn't they reach out to us again?
Yeah.
Did we just decline or did we just gave it to someone else and we told them what it was?
No, I think you still took it. I don't know
Dude,
why.
see? You see
I don't
what?
know why.
But you see what she did? I am Liam Nelson. I did what Liam Nelson did in that movie.
No, he
But
didn't.
I said, this is how I did it. This is how I did it. She didn't want to
In a
pay.
text form.
She didn't want to pay. Imagine this. I said, I have all the numbers to everyone at your party. I will message them asking if they can pay your debt.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, but he did do that. So I mean, that's another option.
Let's go. Storage location for pickups, not a bad idea. Before I had a store, right? We ran it out of our house. Obviously, if I ever had a bad vibe, I'd have the person meet me at like Starbucks. Most people that I've coached that do the pickup now do they meet up at Starbucks.
Or
Some do at their house. So, you know, just explain like, hey,
the
like,
street.
yeah, we're a small business. You know, obviously we don't want people to come to our home, so we have our clients meet us here. Yeah. All right, so let's keep this going. I don't want to miss any comments here. All right, Dennis reacts and activates. Are there any hotspots that are reliable for internet that I can buy? You need to know what area you're servicing, first of all, and find out what phone provider has the best service in your area. That's step number one. For us, T-Mobile's great, but I know some people in Texas that say T-Mobile is like Boost Mobile. You know, so just
Aren't they
check.
the same company?
What?
Yeah, I think it's owned. By
Is it owned?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying like brand image, you know, because people hear Boost Mobile and they're like, oh, that's terrible. All right. So let us know if you guys have any other questions. I'm gonna get to the rest of the questions here, and then we're gonna switch over to TikTok before we leave. Can you do TikTok with me too? I gotta bribe her. Yeah.
You said we're leaving
How much is
at
it?
6,
How
right?
much is your fee to hop on TikTok
40
with me?
minutes.
What's your fee though? How much I gotta pay? Back scratches?
No, you said we're leaving at 6.
Oh.
It's 5:17.
This is how big of a workaholic I am, you guys. I had to bribe her for me to end my work day at 6 to hop on live. Usually I'd be here until like 8 to work, but...
No one wants to hear me talk.
Oh my God, please, can you guys, please encourage her. Do you guys want to see more of Montse? Yes? Yes, how many yeses do we need for you to make an appearance again soon? How many people here?
10.
There's 18 people here.
10.
18 people watching.
10.
Montse is saying if 10 people put the word yes, she will be, what, next Monday?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Next
I'll
Monday.
do it next Monday.
Okay, 10 people. Let me get to these questions, you guys. Let me get to these questions here. Our insurance companies in the UK, they want driving license, utility bill, and credit card number. Puts people off, though. So it sucks. That's why I don't think pickups are worth it in the UK. Got you. How do they set up the photo booth? Perfect. So we're using the Digi booth, and the way we do it is we take off the head unit, put it into a travel bag, and then all they have to do is put the head unit on, tighten a couple screws, few plugs, tap a few buttons on the iPad, and they're good. And you know what's unfortunate? I've heard, I've heard the UK is actually not the best place for a photo booth business.
Why?
Just the laws and the rules are a lot different than they are here.
Wait, but why do you need insurance for every single person? I mean, I see the reason, but we don't really do it only for event venues and like schools.
Yeah.
You know, where we actually add their location to our insurance policy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Janice, do you coach people like private coaching? No, I don't. Honestly, I don't have the time to do it. I don't want to sound like that douche, but I really, really don't. But we did create a mentor group chat, you guys. If you want coaching and you want access to people that are in a position you want to be in, join the mentor group chat. One-time fee, $199. I'm telling you, soon that price will be $1,000. I think that group chat should be $2,500 because of the information and access to people that are in a position where you want to be. Again, never take advice from somebody that is not in a place you want to be. I see this happen way too much, especially on these toxic, these really toxic Facebook pages for photo booths. There's too many people with their opinions and they always want to be right, but not in our mentor group chat. Everything is positive and everyone wants to see you win. And also, it's a great place to network too. So if you want that, go to photobooth101.com. You'll see in the resources page, $199.
Rosetta can't say.
No, it has to be 10 different people saying yes if you want Montse here more. And if you guys don't follow through, you may never see her again. It may be another year, or maybe, I don't know, I have to
another year.
do something. Okay.
I'm good.
Photo booth startup. As a fellow hustler, I've been witnessing your entrepreneurial journey since day one. Proud of you, bro. Hey, man. I appreciate you, bro. You're the same. A lot of respect over here for what you're doing. And if you ever need any help, brother, when it comes to the pickups or getting really heavy into the rental business, you let me know. Whatever I can do for you. I just want to see everybody win. That's it. There's more than enough for everybody. community over competition. I never get mad when someone is doing what I'm doing. If anything, I want to see them win, and I also want to have them as an ally. I'm like, creating enemies is the worst thing you can do in this business, you guys. It's a small industry too. All right, there's a lot of yeses. It's Liam Nelson.
All the numbers.
Liam Neeson. Oh, Neeson.
You said Nelson?
Yeah, I said Neeson. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Do you sell contracts? If yes, how much are your contracts? I'm gonna hook you guys up. I'm gonna hook you up. If you want the contracts for half off, I did this on TikTok yesterday, so it's only right I offer this for you. $75 will get you 4 documents. One is a digital photo booth rental agreement between you and your client. Things in there that I've learned, like what happens if the internet stops, or what time are we doing the rental, model release. The next agreement is if you're doing a print event. That is in there as well. Other 2 bonus documents will be the template form. The questions you need to make that custom template. Since we're talking about that, that's what we're using to get the information we need. And then the other one is a booking form, basic questions you need answers to, so you know what type of service, where you're going, what's your client's name, and all of that. I will give that to you guys for $75. And the way to get that, you have to do this today, guys. I don't have too much time. Email, I'm gonna give you my email address. So send me an email, just put, hey, watched YouTube. I'm interested in getting the contracts for $75. The email is photobooth101info. So the word photo booth, common spelling, 101info, info @gmail.com. I will do that only for the live. If you're messaging me tomorrow at a different date, so right now it's Friday, August 2nd, 5:22 Pacific Standard Time. I will give you guys until 6 o'clock today, so that's about 40 minutes to do it. So, Monse, you may have to come back. I see a ton of yeses. So we'll count them out too.
I don't think they know what they're saying yes to.
Yes, they do. Oh, wow. You're going to pull that?
I'm kidding.
Wow. She's calling you guys dumb.
I did not.
I'm just playing. I'm kidding. All right. Okay, sorry. That's too much stuff here. Okay, we got 1 yes, 2 yeses, 3 yeses, 4 yeses. 5 yeses. Love the duo. Yes times 10. Awesome. 6, 7, 8. We had one in Spanish for my man Carter. 9.
10. Wow.
10. Yep. 11. That's 12 actually. The bottom one. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I guess I'll be back on Monday.
Photo booth startup is saying, you said we're leaving at 6. I thought she said something else. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh man.
I think someone asked for
Up here?
Yeah.
All right. Look at that, man. That was more than we expected.
Yeah, because there was only like 18 people.
All right. What's the best way to market to corporate clients? We'll speed run this answer. To me, you can do 2 things. LinkedIn, right? You can literally join LinkedIn, see where people are working, reach out to the people you need to reach out to. Running ads on Google are a great way to get corporate leads. A lot of corporate customers aren't finding photo booth companies because they're on social media, on their personal Instagram or Facebook. They're going onto Google, typing in certain words, and that's how they're going to find your business, right? So Google Ads or a strong Google SEO presence is key. Or you can be as proactive as you possibly can. What are some corporate clients you want? Go ahead and make your own way, and you reach out to them, see what you have to do, and I highly recommend do a free event for them. Say, hey, we want to be a part of what you guys do. I know you guys throw events. We're willing to do one, no strings attached. It could be an event you guys have, a charity thing, or whatever the case is. We'll do it 100% free, no strings attached. Also, in December, you will get a lot of corporate clients. This is where I like to think of December as obviously it's like Christmas, but in December, a lot of corporate companies throw their holiday parties. And what I've noticed is we'll start doing their corporate holiday party, but then for the next following year, we'll start booking other events that they've had. So remember, in December, that's huge. And if you're going to get those December events, it may not hurt to have, Barry, I got your email. I'll message you in a second. So doesn't make sense to start your ads on December. Some of these corporate people are booking their holiday parties now. So run your ads and get it going. That's my advice. Do you have anything that you would suggest
No,
for
you got
corporate?
it.
Awesome.
Also, I do want to say that doesn't mean to like slack off on your social media presence, because they will look at that too.
Yep.
And also, like, if you're posting songs like, oh, shake that ass, or something like that, it doesn't look as well either.
Mhm.
So if you do want to aim for those, like, clients,
Again, yeah,
be
don't
mindful.
post these photos too.
Be
Yeah.
mindful of what you're posting too, because they are gonna vet you, and they're gonna look at like your previous post and what you write, etc., etc.
Gotcha. So Yoshi's saying, struggle to find insurance companies over here in the UK that will give you the business insurance for unattended booths. Yeah, maybe you and Wednesday should link up. Wednesday and Yoshi, because you guys are both in the UK. I have no idea because I'm not from the UK, even though, there's a lot of photo boothers out there, but that's not something I could help you with, unfortunately. Okay, Janice, where is the link for the group chat for $199? Go to photobooth101.com, and I'll do this right now for you. And Janice, what I'm going to do for you is, if you want to order the group chat access, order that. I will also send you the Luma Booth digital props that my wife made. Since she's here, I'm going to offer it for free just to see her reaction. There's so many props there. That'll be for free. So literally go to the website, type it in, Photobooth 101. All right. Oh, shoot. Yep. Scroll down. You'll see where it says shop our products. You go to where it says resources. Boom. Resources. And then you see this one right here. This is the group chat. So if you guys have about 30 minutes to take me up on these deals. You're welcome, Janice. All right. Love it. Love it. Yoshi and Wednesday, please link up. I would love to see that.
Right.
Wednesday, do you not find people struggling to put the screws in for the head on your dry hire units? No. That's honestly the hardest part for people is they'll put it together, no problem, but like, what is the struggle when they set up? I'm trying to think of it. Like, what's the common...
Sometimes they don't connect
the passcode?
Or the passcode, but they're not reading everything.
So, yeah, you'll have those some customers that don't read the instructions.
I have seen someone, including my own mother, putting it backwards, but like it still works.
It still works. And you know what's funny? Because we really got to go, because I do want to go on TikTok. But the pickup customers are always the most grateful.
Yeah.
Always. And it blows my mind because they're doing all of the work for us. And I realized this, and I was talking about this on TikTok yesterday. I think it's because we're able to offer a $199 photo booth rental. This is something that a lot of people can afford. And there's a lot of photo booth companies out here charging $500-600 just to get a basic photo booth. So I feel like they're just so much more grateful. It's crazy. We've done events where, we're making $1,500 and we're doing a bunch of work and we're doing a bunch of labor, but it's always the pickup options. They come, they drop it off, and they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, we're telling the world about this photo booth, and I don't know. They're my favorite. They're my favorite. And honestly, as a content creator for YouTube, I pick up when people pick up the photo booths, I get zero content when it comes to like filming the equipment at the event. So like, I hate to say it though, the pickup is my favorite. Pickup is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me speed through these questions. HJSA369. Hi. My first time catching you live on YouTube. I love your content. I started my photo booth company thanks to you out of Juarez City in Juarez? Oh, my bad. Juarez, Mexico. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much for that compliment. I'm going to hit the bell one time for you. I love that, man. That's awesome.
Honestly, I feel like you could charge more in Mexico because there's not as many photo booths.
For sure. Yep. And aren't we giving someone like your cousin a photo booth?
Man, they gotta step up the batteries.
True. Do you do expos? We do not. We don't do expos. Use Google. It's your friend, Yoshi. Love it. Janice, appreciate you. Way to throw mama under the bus. Yeah, dude. But so Janice, get that order in. I'm going to send you those Luma Booth props. And Janice, another thing I'm going to do for you, I am going to hit the gratitude bell for you one time. I appreciate you for tapping in consistently. Thank you so much. We got to get going, guys, but follow us on TikTok. We're going to switch over for TikTok for about 20 minutes. The TikTok page we have is photobooth.101. You'll see us there, so make sure to do that. D. Carter contract YouTube special. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So we're switching over to TikTok, and I will respond to you guys right now. Thank you. God bless. Wednesday, I love you. Thank you, guys. Take care.